Palia is out for the Switch. After months of waiting, you can now download and play Palia for free on the Nintendo Switch. I'm Dad Joke Cinema. I'm going to tell you all about it. It is cross-platform, it is cross-progression. That means you will play with both PC and Switch players at the same time, and you can jump back and forth between the PC and the Switch. Now, this is important. The first time you launch Palia on your Nintendo Switch, you will be prompted to link an account. If you have played on the PC before and you want to connect that account, you have to do it the first time on a profile. If you don't, you won't be able to do it later. You can create a separate profile on your Switch, and as long as that has a Nintendo account, you can link that Nintendo account to your Palia account, but once you skip it for a profile, you can't go back and do it. You will have to scroll through all of the EULA, the terms of service, the privacy notices, and get all the way to the bottom to accept it. When you link your accounts together, everything comes over, your progression, your lot, your romances, all of it except for Palia coins. If you want to use Palia coins on the Nintendo Switch, you have to purchase them on the Switch. However, if you want to buy premium clothing, you can buy it with the coins you have on the PC, and you will have access to that on the Switch. Taking a look at some of the gameplay, most of it is pretty much exactly the same. For example, in cooking, it's all the same except for you have this custom camera, and you can actually see some expressions on your player's face as they go through the little mini game. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. You'll see it's the same thing also when I'm stirring. It goes to this custom cinematic view. I'm kind of curious how this would affect cake parties, if this would slow things down or lag things, but that remains to be seen. I think it's a pretty cool feature. Looking at a comparison between the Switch and the game on my laptop, some people have said that the game looks darker, and especially inside where the shadows are a lot darker, you see a lot more of the contrast. There's less mid-range. It definitely looks darker in those cases. Moving into the town, you can see the areas where the graphics have been downgraded in order to make the game run as smooth as it does. There are some hitches on the Switch side. That is from my recording and not the game itself. In terms of gameplay, things are generally quick and responsive. You can see the UI elements and menus pop up quickly, they respond quickly. Things are generally pretty good on that end. You can see here a great example of what we've given up in order to make the game run smoothly. The smoke effects, the particle effects, things moving through the sky, those have all been reduced in order to make the game run smoothly. I did have a little bit of trouble with fishing in terms of the sensitivity of the controls and trying to aim. I think partially the camera movement affected this a little bit, but I was just having a little bit of trouble at first landing the bobber right in the middle of that bubble. Finally, I did get it. You can see here a comparison between fishing on the PC and fishing on the Switch. Typically, once again, it may look better on the PC, but the gameplay is pretty much identical. It worked fine, it was quick, it was snappy and smooth, and you know, I caught the fish. I had no problems with it. Something I noticed a little bit later was that there appears to be a little bit of an aim assist. When you're firing at an animal, Choppa or Sarnek or whatever, the arrows seem to move a little bit as long as you're close to try to hit the target that you're shooting at. And this can lead to some unexpected and odd situations. You can see pretty clearly the arrow moving left and right. Here is where it got weird. Shooting at that one up ahead, and suddenly So I don't know how I feel about that. I haven't taken a look yet to see if that's something I can disable, but so far, I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Singularity 6 has made a couple of rewards available for people who link their Nintendo account to their Palia account. You have the Leapfroggy outfit, which is those interesting pants, a sweater, and a cute little froggy hat. And once again, all you have to do is link your Nintendo account on the Switch to your Palia account. There's also a new glider skin that you get, once again, just for linking your accounts together. I've put all the information for these on the screen, but the one I want to talk about is the Froggy Bucket. This is a placeable, custom crimson Froggy Bucket, just like the one Einar has, but red. And look at this, you can put things inside of it. It opens and closes, and there are placement spots inside of there. I put a plushie in there. I'm just imagining all the little things I can hide in there, maybe leave messages for friends, do some sort of hide and seek geocaching sort of thing. My mind is spinning right now. I love it so much. It's such a good little addition. All you got to do to get this thing is just play between now and March. You can do it on Switch, you can do it on PC, and you will get this sent to you. I think it's wonderful. And look, you can stick ramen in it. Like, what else do you want, man? I don't know what else to give you. The last thing is Twitch drops. We do have Twitch drops. You go to accounts.palia.com and link your Twitch account to your Palia account, and then just watch anyone playing Palia that has drops enabled. It could be a Palia partner or not. It doesn't matter. Watch them for 2.5 hours and you'll get a little small party rug and a Palcat plush. Those had a little bit of issues, much like the other rewards earlier, but they should be working now. On a slightly more serious topic, Discord user Relica pointed out to me that Singularity 6 has stopped using the term open beta or beta at all. Now it just says play for free on Nintendo Switch and PC. There's been no announcement that we're out of beta. There's been no postings about how we've gone to a live or release status. Nothing has changed except they've just stopped using the term beta. It's generally known that you're not allowed to have beta software on the Nintendo Switch, but it still feels like they should have had some kind of announcement or some sort of messaging about it. Is that just me and Relica? Are we the only ones who feel that way? I don't know. Anyways, tell me how you feel about the launch of the Switch version. Have you played it yet? What do you think? Is that auto aim just ridiculous? What's going on with that? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, have a nice day.